Holy fuck. Are we up yet?
I feel like this draft is going to take longer than yesterday as well.
And we arrive, for fuck's sake. Welcome to the minus draft. We already missed Bergje NL went to Monty for 18. And next.
They're going for only 18 so early seems a little bit weird. Seems like he's high up on the packet, and like the average player should be going for like 33. Because I mean, each captain has 100 tag coins and 3 slots to fill. So Berg going for 18 as the first pick means that at least the other captains are rating him. Well, all the captains are rating him as a below average minus player, which seems a little bit odd on this packet, I think. I don't know if you've got an opinion on that, but...
Well, I mean, did you see the drafts yesterday?
It's
People have
true.
no clue. Oh, fuck, Gwendolino's gone for 70.
Damn.
That's big.
That was my bid, 70.
He even bid 81.
That's a bit more like it. I guess no one wanted to bid on Berg because they wanted to be able to bid on Emp instead, or maybe there's just other players that are higher up and the captains want to conserve their coins for now.
That was my thinking, yeah.
At the same time, if you let steals like that go away too often too early, then you get to the end and there's captains with like tons of coins left. You end up having no good players left to draft.
That's what Bulk did yesterday.
Somehow he scrambled the team together. It's going to be interesting to see how a lot of the majors teams perform because the draft was a bit unusual. I think these teams might end up, the minors sort of player distribution might end up being more interesting there.
Wiki here is up next.
You can see Wiki being a fairly popular candidate here.
I can see him going to QDX probably.
Although I could believe Monty or Gwendolino possibly contesting as well. And maybe even Wayne. I mean, I think Wiki's been on teams with quite a lot of these players in the past.
Yeah, Monty, Gwen and Wayne were all on his team last season.
And Wiki just spawning a legacy. He captains one season, 3 of his players captain the next season.
People on the team who wanted to captain. Ooh. Only going for 15 to Wayne.
Two -1s. QDX and Sunbad both bid 15. If Wayne hadn't bid, then it would have been interesting to see the tie there.
Sweaty Pete is up next.
I haven't looked at the packet too carefully. I think that price for Wiki is okay. It's just going to be about contesting for like a few of the top players. And a lot of captains will want to keep most of their coins until those players go. And after they go, then everyone will start being more aggressive. The bidding's already a lot faster than the majors draft last night, which is a big improvement. Yeah, I think Monty and Wayne, with getting the cheap early picks, might put them in a really good position. Like, having an extra slot on your roster filled means you can start being really aggressive. It means other players will end up having to play full price or just let you get good players. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see who goes for Sweaty here.
Also, it's worth noting that Since Boosting Dynamo picked up BC Ball and dropped Q42, Q42 will be available for the minus draft.
Interesting.
BC Ball will not.
That makes a lot of sense. I think Q42 will be probably high up on a lot of the captain's draft strategies if they're paying attention then.
Yeah. Probably one of the highest.
Yeah, just looking at the draft packet, he's the second highest player naturally anyway. And I think there's a lot of intangibles with getting a player like Q, like an experienced American. Just helps with like game management and comms and everything. Monty's taking his time over this one. Oh, the bids come in. Who's going to get him?
Easy money.
Oh, Mystic Mag with the 100 bid. He knows who he wants. And he gets him for 35. 100. What would you have done if you'd had to pay 100, Mystic?
Win the league.
Oh, shit. I like it. That's a confident play. If there's someone you know you want, just pay whatever you want and then deal with it afterwards.
My majors team has already won the league.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was looking good until I heard there were some trades going on.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think, yeah.
I feel like the trades improved my team. I was trying to swap Q42 for Swerve, and Sunban agreed, but then he went back on it. But I feel like I've still got the best team.
I don't know. I thought you should have stuck with Max, but
I needed another player. Q42, he was kind of didn't have a place. I had too many defenders.
It's minus now. Lotus is up next. Also known as Paintball. How much do you think How much do you think Paintball is going for?
I'd say more than 50.
Definitely.
There aren't very many O players left high up on the packet. Like below, like near and around Paintball, there's a lot of defenders like Pingu, Poof, Sanitants, Freak. So I think Paintball could be going for a lot. I guess Poof signed up as a. But I think my point still stands. I think, yeah, Paintball's going to have to be expensive here. Yeah, I'd say similar price to Imp, I think. Mystic Max gone to a channel with Hypername in. I wonder if something's going on there. Oh yeah, Lotus is Paintball for anyone who's unaware.
Even the captains aren't aware, apparently.
Starting to slow down, because the captains could all sort of prepare an idea of what their opening bids would be. But after a few players have been picked, you've got to start adjusting your strategy.
To some vendor for 66?
No, I think 66 is a pretty reasonable price.
Oh.
I'd be interested to see the other bids there. Oh, Sunban to 75, QDex 66, Mystic Max 65. So QDex wanted to make sure that Mystic Mac couldn't take him for 65. I think that was pretty smart. But Sunbanter was the one who really wanted him, and that's where Paintball's going. Wayne with the -1 is an interesting one. I mean, surely there's a price at which you take Paintball here. I don't think there are. I can't imagine what two players you can draft for 85 tag coins that would be better than Paintball, and like still having 80 coins or whatever. But I mean, Wayne must have known that Paintball was going to go for a lot, so it probably wasn't really much of a decision. So far, 5 out of the 6 teams have picked up a player. It's QDex with the next nomination. Actually, looking so far, until paintball, every single player was won by the person that nominated them.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Often it's a strategy to nominate somebody you don't want to get rid of other people's coins and then go from there. But it seems like captains have gone for the opposite strategy: nominate the players they want, make sure they get them, and then they can adjust their strategy going forward.
Except for QDex, who nominated.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to see another one like that. But Poof is up. Only 1 bid in so far. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm following the sheet via the stream, so my commentary might be below yours, but I know, but you have to request access, and I haven't been given access yet. And it's like go from there. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just don't make fun of me if I say something 20 seconds after it appears on your screen or whatever.
I don't know how long the delay is, actually.
It's probably, I don't think it's that long, but
Probably 30 seconds.
how much is Poof going to go for? He was the 3rd highest player on the packet. I think most of the coins are going to be spent on like the top 10 people left on the packet. So I think it has to be more than 30. Ooh, it's almost exactly 30, 29. It's another player who's been won by somebody who didn't nominate them. A lot of bids on Poof though, and it seems like there was a consensus that he was going to be worth somewhere in the 20s. Mystic Mac, like 2/3 of the way to, well, 3/4 of the way to filling out his team though, and he's still at 36 tag coins to play with. Who is Calamitous? Who knows? QDex needs to get someone sooner. I mean, sometimes it's a legit strap to wait, but you've got to be super careful because as soon as the talent starts getting dry on the draft packet, then your position gets really precarious. Yeah, I think QDex could have bid a bit more aggressively for Poof, but I'm sure he has a plan.
I mean, Pingu, Senatons, more Q42
That's true.
still left, so.
Yeah, Q42 is probably one of the highest. Yeah, him, Pingu, Senatons. I could see those 3 being the most expensive players left.
Senatons is up next. The first person ever to be nominated and not get drafted.
In ELTP history. I don't like that rule where you can be nominated by a captain who isn't then forced to take you. I thought it was silly when the Americans implemented it, and I don't know why we've copied them for this one, but
I thought someone would actually buy him. I nominated him, but I thought someone would actually go for him.
yeah, well, it turns out not. Like, it feels unfair. It feels like mean to have someone nominated and then like get explicitly told nobody wants you at any price. Like the chance of that happening just seems unnecessary. But Sanitans is definitely getting it. There's no chance. But I think every captain bids on him.
But -1.
So Glendelino will bid 30, Mystic Mac will bid 36, Sunband will bid 34, and one of the other 3 teams will have to bid more than that to take him, I think. I think it's going to be kind of interesting. I think the teams that still have a lot of coins, Monty, Wayne, and QDex, will be wanting to keep more than 36 coins for their last pick. So even if they think Saracens in a vacuum is worth like 60, they might deliberately not bid that high so that they can still outbid Gvendelino, Sunbanter, and Mystic Mac for their last pick. QDex's situation is a bit more complicated because he's still got 3 players to buy. But I could see a price in the 40s, low 40s. just as like a sort of strategic thing.
Oof. Sanitans going to Monty for 74.
Oof.
He has a good team now.
Ignoring everything I say, they're all on the Sanitans hype train.
Monty has a good team.
Yeah, Bergen Sanitans is. I assume they're both playing D is going to be a bit of a lockdown, I think. As long as Monty can find someone for 7 tag coins to be his O partner, yeah, I think they're looking pretty good. But damn, Sanitans takes the most expensive player so far crown. And the only way anyone else goes for more is if both Wayne and QDex desperately want someone. I could believe it happening with Pingu or QDex.
Yeah. It will go between Wayne.
Oh, here it is, it's Pingu. I think this could be the make or break moment for Wiki or QDex's draft.
QDex could do now is a bit lower than Wayne, but enough to give him space for.
Exactly, yeah. He'd essentially be able to pick the next 3 players.
Yeah.
Technically, some Banter or Mystic Mac could interfere a little bit, but not in a significant way. Yeah, I don't know how high. I think they're both going to bid around at least 50.
Bingo for 100. We've seen this before.
We have seen Pingu for 100. Now's the kind of situation where it would make sense, but Wayne can't make QDex pay 100, so
Wayne has a 62.
Yeah, I think that's a fair price. QDex has muscled the competition out of the way, so QDex now essentially gets to pick his team. And I think Wayne and Wiki will be pretty happy to get Pingu for 62.
I mean, he gets to pick his team, but who's he going to pick? What choice does he have?
I think there's just about enough left. If there were like 2 fewer players available, then I think QDex waited a bit too long. But I think he can still draft a good team.
So now QDex has his 3 new picks, I think.
Sorry, say again.
QDex is now able to basically get who he wants for the next 3 picks.
Unless it just so happens that Mystic Mac wants every single one of them.
He can get Q42. I forgot he's still available.
Yeah, I think QDex has to be aiming for the all Q defense here. Ruperto going up. Ruperto, a fairly new player on the ELTP scene. I think he was decent last season, and he has played some TPM.
Has he? Oh yeah, he has.
I think he's got a lot of potential to develop as well. It'll be interesting to see who picks him up there.
His availability says that he will be missing the start of the season.
The start meaning 1 week or
3 weeks, I think. He's at 21, so yeah, 3 weeks.
we'll see how much the captains factor that into their bidding here. This one's taking a while. QDex obviously has something to think about. QDex still has room to go for the full Irish team here and pick up Ruperto as part of that. I'm expecting a Q draft though, so maybe the All-Ireland play isn't going to happen today. Actually, looking at it, this will be the last Irish player to go, so that's not even possible anymore. All the bids are in.
Okay, so now QDex can.
Oh, spicy.
It's pretty hip, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's gonna pick up Q42 for his D partner, and then who's the best O player left?
Trick is also still up.
Trick is signed up as D though.
Yeah, but still.
I guess Q could switch to O. I say Q, I mean other Q.
Also, I think Matty is a bit low on the heat.
There are some Americans. There's Refined, ASAP, Slog My Knob, all options. Pinky Squat might be a bit of a sleeper pick low down the packet.
Slapperman up is next.
Here we go. It's Slovmania.
Slapmania.
We're already well on track to finish at least an hour faster than the majors drafted, which is good stuff.
We still have the snake draft done.
That is true. That'll make it drag on a bit, but I'm sure majors would have found a way to keep a snake draft like still ongoing to right now. But. So 4 bids and 2 left to go. The decision's pretty simple for Montwain and Mystic. They've kind of got to work out who are they going to be able to get for their remaining coins. But if they want to play, they can bid everything. If they don't, they can bid nothing. Same for QDex. QDex can just pick whichever 2 players he wants now. It's a lot more complicated for Vendolino and Sunbanter because they still need to fill up 2 spots. So they need to make sure they need to keep their tag coin total healthy while still contesting players that they want.
Interesting. I thought everyone would bid -1.
I'm still waiting to see it on the stream.
That's QDex for 7.
Oh, interesting. QDex could be on to draft one of the cheapest minus teams of all time now.
He's put up Q42 now, who I'm guessing he's going to buy.
He's going to buy him for 36.
Then he will end off with 50.
Mystic, you should just let him get Q42 for cheaper, just to break the record.
This team was like 30 tech coin spends or something.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Like sometimes a draft can work out like that, and it seems like QDex has very different estimations of Ruperto and Slop on My Knob's skill compared to the other captain.
I feel like I baited him into buying Slob on My Knob. I thought everyone would bid -1.
There were 3 positive bids, and
oh really? I can't see it.
And QDex knows that he can. Oh, you can't see it, but the stream can. Interesting. But yeah, I think like QDex knew that he had the most tag coins. He could just pick 2 players he wants. So the only reason he bids anything on Slob on My Knob there is if he actually wants them. Oh what? Hello.
There's a tie.
What? QDex, what have you done? I mean, I think Q42 clearly goes to QDex here.
Yeah.
because of the remaining tag coin total. But like, why wouldn't QDeck just bid 37 to
No, right?
to stop that from happening? Does like a spreadsheet admin need to go in and do it manually now?
So right now, Mac and QDex have to rebid, and everyone else just has to stay out of it.
Okay. Hopefully QDex does the right thing this time. In theory, both captains could bid the same amount again, but in practice, there's no reason why they would.
Spin the wheel!
Always love a good wheel spinning. But after QDex finishes out his team, the tag coin sort of landscape changes completely. Mystic Mac gets his pick of player, and then Sunbanter can have first pick over the rest, but then might not get a high pick for the next one. Looking like Monty's going to have probably like the last or maybe the penultimate pick.
Why is he getting for 36? I've bid 36 again.
Yeah, exactly. That's the trick.
I don't get it, but it's fine.
I don't think it makes a huge difference no matter what. But
I don't know what's happening right now.
damn it, QDex. It was all going so smoothly.
If we both bid 36, does that mean it goes to the wheel?
Oh, you didn't.
Oh god.
So much for Hypername's hours of making sure everything the sheet did was automated, only for like needless situations.
Next up is Matthew.
The rebid QDex puts in the correct 37. And that means QDex is going to finish out the draft with 50 tag coins in the bank.
He wanted that first snake pick.
That is true, yeah, the first snake pick could be bigger. I feel like at some point in the draft probably went like Ruperto and Slob are good, but I feel like he could have tried to contest someone else with hindsight. But it's super hard to know ahead of time how many coins you'll need to get Q42 in this situation. So I think QDex's draft has been okay.
I feel like we're slowing down right now.
Yeah, it might be my fault. I forgot to bid until just now.
I know that feel, honestly.
With you, it's normally forgetting to nominate, right, Bob? Matty is up there. 3 bids in already. I think he's clearly one of the better players left on the packet. Him, Threek, Grab Machine with poor availability, maybe a couple more Americans. Then I think there's a bit of a drop off. Although there are still some good picks lower down, like Pinky Squat, Bullpun, Entropy. Gareth Ball, Setagro.
Defense buzz.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. It's been a long time since I've seen defense, but
I know, right?
great to see him back again.
I like this pose.
His comment, I haven't played ELTP in 5 years, give us a chance, I'll dose up on so much caffeine these fuckers won't be able to grab at all. I like that attitude.
What a great pose. And he's going to Sunbanter for 21. That's a good pick.
I'm kind of surprised no one made Sunban to pay more there. Mystic must have his eye on someone else, and Mystic should probably be bidding 0 or should be bidding -1 on anyone who isn't the only ones.
I bid -1 on Matthew.
Actually, don't tell us because it could affect the other captain's draft, kind of.
Yeah.
But I assume you have a player in mind. You know who you're getting here.
I don't have a plan. The next comment in the stream can pick my next pick.
Heard it here first. I'm not seeing any comments yet. They're letting Mystic Mac keep his fate in his own hands.
If they don't comment, I'm picking Rick G853.
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, Sunbanter bidding 31, Grandlino bidding 21, Monty bidding 7, and then 3 -1s. I mean, I guess Qdex's is not really a -1, but...
Yeah, he's a permanent -1 right now.
Only 6 more slots to fill.
I think there's 2 better defenders left still. That's who I'm waiting for.
Ooh, spicy.
I still don't know which one I'll pick.
I think I know which one you're going to pick. I'm going to type it to Bulk, and then... I don't know, he can confirm it later. What do you think, Bulk? Is that the one Mystic Mac's going for?
Who did he type?
No. You've got to do your own draft, Mystic. We're not here to help you.
I have 2 in mind. I really don't know who I'm going to pick.
You said Echo.
Who? Oh, Echo. Okay.
Echo, yeah.
He's not far off.
Echo with the sign-up comment, share a Bulk, I'm coming for you.
I've already shit my pants.
You're joking about it now, Bulk, but give it a couple seasons. How did that go for him?
15-0.
Oh, that's just mean, Bulk. And that's getting close. That's getting close to bullying. Just repeatedly capping on a newbie. El Miracle nomination. Been a couple seasons since El Miracle's played, but he's always been pretty decent on -D. He's lower down on the packet than I was expecting to find him.
Wait, no, that's a different Frankie. Rip. Ooh, for 0. Monty is the only one bidding for El Miracle. El Miracle.
Interesting.
That's a good team. Monty, Berg, Cinny, Elm.
Yeah, I believe in it. Only got 5 picks left to go. Mystic Mac knows who he's getting. I don't believe his. There's 2 players, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for yet. Malarkey. Mystic knows.
Sunbanter needs a defender. Wayne needs an offender. Mogi needs 2 more players, one of each.
That's some good insight. So
Tariq, here we go. Tariq was one of them. And it's hard because I don't know.
just go with your heart, Mystic. I think the bidding should be fairly quick here. There's not much of a decision for Sunvan or Wayne to make. Quendley, might have a...
Hyplem's trying to hurry me. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Alright, I'm gonna buy it. I feel bad because I did really want the other player as well.
I would.
Oh, I called it.
The other one was Void, and I really did want him, but I don't know, man. It was a toss-up. It was a hard decision.
I think Threek is the right pick there out of those two.
Void is underrated. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's underrated, but I think Freak is probably accurately rated enough higher that it doesn't quite bridge the gap.
Yeah. Well, that's me done. I've won this league too.
You're gonna have the probably the last snake pick, though. I'm sure you'll be able to cope with that, though.
I'll be fine.
Talk about the devil.
Was it a Void nomination?
Yeah, it's the Void nomination. Also known as Dr. Popeye.
That face when Mac is the weakest player in his team. But
Who's this?
Good draft though, honestly.
Monty.
Yeah. What's up?
Monty is the worst pub player I've ever played with.
I'm trying to compliment you. It's good drafts. Yeah.
I know it was a good draft. I always win the draft.
But you are the worst player in your team. I'm dead serious about that. But...
Absolutely brutal. Is this going to turn into like a season-long rivalry or something? Or is the rivalry pre-existing?
No, I just wanted to jump in the channel. And it seemed like a good introduction. Steaming hot take.
Mac, I think we're waiting for you to bid on Void.
Wait, Monty.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you really just bid on a player while
I've done it.
the roster was full?
Yeah, I just kind of left it at...
Oh, am I still bidding? Sorry.
Yes.
I got caught up in the trash talk.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop bidding now.
Yeah, Monty bid 7 on 3 despite having a full roster.
I've got Monty's ex-roommate in my team.
Yeah.
42 Wayne for 13.
He told me that Monty used to wank to tranny porn.
To what porn?
Tranny porn. Don't deny it. Pete told me.
I just didn't hear it the second time. Still, fine.
He's denying it.
It's probably no. I didn't hear what you said, but it's probably true.
You heard it.
So looks like Wikicha might need to learn some Dutch.
Got the full Dutch team.
Don't associate Wayne with it.
Do I need to nominate still?
Probably shouldn't have to, but... Doesn't make any sense for someone to nominate with a full roster.
I think either Gwendolino or Sambenta needs to nominate. It's up to Hypo right now.
But at this point, Gwendolino can pick 2 players, and then Sambanta can take one. I mean, in theory, they could try and manipulate each other's tag coin values to affect the snake round picks, but seems unlikely. Because if Sambanta forces Gwendolino to pay 13 both times, then Gwen will have the last snake round pick, so Gwen might let Sambanta take 1 to get a better snake position, but it seems unlikely to me.
So next up is Grab Machine.
Solid player. Sometimes unreliable, but whenever he does show up, he's normally a pretty strong influence on minors. Looking down the packet, there's still some good players left to go there. Refined, ASAP, Pinky Squat. I think the first round of the snake is going to still be pretty good. After that, I think it drops off a bit. But after the first round of the snake, most people's first team starting lineups are already done. He also casts some shade on the other teams. He's not convinced by them.
No one wanted Grab Machine, apparently.
What? Who nominated him? Sambanta.
Sambanta.
I don't think it's up yet. Is it?
Hypo just said in Discord.
Oh, I'm not getting notifications.
We gotta end the situation where players can get nominated and not bid on. Do something about it, Commissioner Bolt.
Sorry, what?
I said do something about it.
I'd like to remind Monty that I shut him down last season. I don't care if Tom was my teammate.
I'm liking this rivalry already. Can we make it like a proper thing?
How do we do that? Shall I post on Reddit?
Do we have the schedule yet? Can we make these guys play each other every other week or something?
I can post fuck Monty on Reddit to make it official.
Do it.
Gwendolino's team. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it Krotek? Krotak?
I don't know either. What's the Grotag pun? Is it an Italian team or something?
No, it's
Football.
Icelandic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Krotek, but without the Q.
Wayne Gretzky has 3 defenders, unless Pingy plays on O, of course.
Maybe Wiki's trying to make the transition to O. I don't know. It's not always the end of the world to draft out of position players, but
I guess the snake can make up for it.
Moggy's gone for Ninja. Ninja and Imp, there's some natural synergy there. 2 players left to go.
Ref. Not to be confused by Ruff. Yeah, that's
Easy mistake to make. Refined going up. I think it's a pretty sensible. It would be a pretty sensible pickup for either captain now. Obviously, if Gwen wants him, he gets him, but
and he's going to Gwendolina for 1.
Ooh.
Where did
For 1?
Bid 1. What?
I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me. Is he deliberately trying to put Gwen in a different snake draft position? That's the only explanation I have. Sunbanter would rather have a later pick relative to Gwen. I mean, sometimes I can believe it, but I think the early pick in this first round is actually going to be quite important.
Who do you think is going to go first? I guess Grab Machine. I don't know.
I could believe Grab Machine. Pinky Squats. ASAP. Also plausible to me. Someone could try and take a chance on Plus. But then looking at Plus's daily availability, there's no Mondays, so that might not actually be a good idea. Yeah, I think those would be my early picks in the snake. Still waiting to see who Sunbanter wants out.
I think he said we should remove his Monday availability in a thread before.
Okay, so Plus actually can play on Mondays. You might want to make sure that's clear to the captains before we go into the snake.
Okay, change my availability to Sunday and Monday, then I don't know how to edit. Is his comment?
Yeah, you should probably contact the minors captains about that.
A tie? What? What just happened?
Finley still had a 14 bid active. It's an ASAP pick. ASAP.
Yeah, but it was someone else earlier, I think.
What do you mean?
So now we have the snake draft. Hooray.
ASAP's pretty happy to be an auction bull. He wants an extra half star for it though. I think he's gonna have to earn that extra half star though.
We're doing the snake draft in Discord.
Later. Oh, we've got some high-tech graphics going on here. Getting the draft packet up.
Including elevator music.
That's the most important part of any good draft. Wait, I mean we are audible right now. Yeah, okay. Looks like Focus worked that out now.
Okay. But we still need to...
We're just discussing if Plus is free for Mondays because the packets
It's fascinating watching it in real time. I feel like I'm learning new things about OBS the entire way through. Oh, that did not go well. I swear it used to be super hard to work with Chrome and OBS, but maybe I was just incompetent the entire time. Who knows? Okay, then to advertising tpm.gg. If you're watching the draft and want something to do for 10 minutes, head over to tpm.gg and get a pug going while we wait for the draft to proceed. Oh, are we back to just streaming one tab? Okay. Shout out to Sir Tagpro's bother, who is watching the stream. Sir Tagpro's got to be worth a pickup pretty early on here. Hey Phoenix.
Hello.
Oh shit, what up?
How are you?
How's it going? Long time no hear.
Yeah.
Are you excited for this season, Phoenix?
Yeah. Did the LTP begin?
Sorry, say again?
Has the LTP begun?
The minus draft is happening right now. You haven't been picked yet, but might be soon.
Can you send the link or something?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Yeah, very much. Thank you.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Okay, so the picks will be announced on the Discord, and I think the picks will also be seen on the sheets. So
Okay, cool.
Is this draft on yet?
It's not done yet, usually.
Okay.
but it should be good.
Understand. Who's left on the draft packet? So going from the top down, there's Grab Machine, there's Nihilus, who signed up as neutral flag only. There's Plus, if he's, depending on whether he's being allowed to play Mondays now, be a fairly early pick. There's Pickaxe, Inky Squat, Entropy, Rick G, 853, Bullpun, Defense Bot, Agnes Fortis, which I think is Sunny Mojo, previously known as Sunny Mojo, Electro Ball, the European one, not the American one, Fear Itself, Jolt, Sir Tagpro, Bold Roller, Gareth Ball, Kataze, Phoenix, Stink, Boo the Based God, San Diego, Smalley Biggs, Cyberberg, Aaron, Wanado, Shandor, Tooth, Echo, and Goatsy Art. Looking there, there's actually more good players left than I was expecting. Phoenix, if you show up this season, how's your ping at the moment?
Maybe like 70 or 80.
That sounds pretty good for you, right?
Yeah, good. It was maybe 100 before years.
I remember playing with you in ECLTP a while back, and there was a lot of potential there. So it'd be cool if you came along to this season.
Yeah, my ping is good this season.
Okay.
Awesome.
We are getting snake draft picks now. First pick being Plus, going to Q-Rex, and second one being Pinky Squad, going to Gwendolina's team.
Interesting. So I guess they're skipping Grab Machine for now because of his availability. But other than that, they're picking from the top down pretty much. I've accidentally queued for a TPM game that I'm going to have to go play. No, sorry, but good luck with the commentary. I've got to go play TPM. Yes.
No, stay.
If I still no game.
No, I had to reset my. Third pick being Entropy. Going to Samantha's team. Next up is Tech Pro, the best rookie of last season. Shout out to his brother. Next draft being AA run. If someone wants to. Next up is Agnes Fortis, also known as Sunny Mojo. He played well last season. I'm surprised to see him go this low. Showing up often. Mac also picks Boo, the base god, also known as Boo, who always somehow signs up every season and somehow gets banned or just doesn't show up. But if he shows up, he's a really good minus player. Monty picking Carrot Ball, new new and upcoming French player who is actually organizing multiple tournaments in the underground French scene, and I'm sure he's watching right now.
Shout out to the French scene.
Shout out to the French scene. Shout out to Jerry, who left me alone. Just like my father, who went to the cigarette store and never returned. Next up is Ballpen.
I can't believe no one's picked Grab Machine.
Ballpen going to Wayne's team.
There we go.
Some went going for Grab Machine. 10 picks later than when he was initially nominated for the Victory Draft. That one got a hurt. But still a solid pick nonetheless. Shout out to the 22 people who are still watching. I don't know how you guys do it.
We're just here for Jerry. Also, I want to say hello to Incredulous again. He's getting bored of the stream, so I wanted to keep him entertained. But thank you, Bork. You're doing a great job.
Oh.
Thank you.
Next pick is defense butt going to Gwendolino's team. That's a solid pickup. I think the last season he played was in season 6. And it was 11 seasons ago, so rip. Qdex second snake pick is Ricky at 853. I don't know why the numbers are there, but I'm sure he's a good tech player. I don't know.
Something. You're very welcome.
Hello, Wiki.
Hey, Phoenix. You haven't gone yet. I'm surprised. Hey! Oh, Q got you. He's a good guy, Q.
Thank you,
One of
man.
my favorite people.
You too, man.
Just realised we have so many Irish captains.
Yeah, you can blame me for that. I may have started it.
This for minors or majors?
This is minus.
Superman.
Hey, Phoenix.
Hello.
Gwendolino's third pick will be Electroball.
Oh, they picked me?
Yes.
With who? Oh, Qdex.
What?
With Qdex?
Your team is Qdex, yeah.
So, why did Jerry leave? He didn't want to stick around and help you with this. No dedication at all.
Next pick is San Diego, who is also known as
We, Connie. You're welcome.
I think he got some minutes last season.
He did, yeah.
Next pick is
Thank you. I'm surprised things taking this long to go. He was helping us scrum last night. He was actually holding his own and like a scrum of entirely Mages players. He's an OG.
He's really an OG. He was always known for...
I wanted Joel.
Monty is going for Jord now, who is currently stuck in Armenia, I believe.
That's unfortunate.
Do you still have that in Europe?
I need to scroll down. Seems about enough.
Not many players left to go. We've been racing through this draft. Shout out to all the Miners captains.
Mac is drafting Shendor and early NF, also known as Nihilus, also known as the person who signed up even.
I really wanted Joel. I should have picked him. Had to say. I should have actually. Season 9.
Someone's going to get Smalley Begs at some point soon. He's the player with the highest caps per minute and caps per grab in majors of all in ELTP majors of all time. Like the fact that he hasn't already been picked is actually criminal. Smalley for majors already. Come on, guys, pick it up.
I'm going to drop Gwendolina for Smiley Bags.
Do it. You won't regret it.
First.
I'm happy that Gareth Ball was picked up so early. I think he's got a lot of potential and he's shown that he's pretty keen.
Monty picks up the pick X guy person.
Solid pick. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know. I've left the queue, so there's a game going on right now. At the moment, the game is 6 Americans, 2 Europeans.
So
I'm just glad the NA queue isn't open right now. I'd never presume to talk about Fly's Majors team without her here, at least.
The average person watching the stream only watch for 50 minutes. Wayne picks Fear itself, which is a new player, I think. I've seen him around, but not lately. He's from Albania, if I remember correctly. Which basically means he's the next Arceus. Calling it right now. Some bands are picking Bolt Roller, who is also known as being Ty's brother. And he leads a tourney in North American Tech Pro, I think. Fandolino picking Cyberberg, who signed up for the first time ever. Fun fact about Cyberberg, he got the most flares in the last Halloween event. I don't know why I remember this. Someone help me. We are almost done, considering there's 6 more picks. Katasai, Smollybegs, Vanado, Tooth, 2004, Echo, and Code Seal. If that's how you pronounce it. Qdex is up next with 2 picks. First pick being Smollybegs, second being Vanado. Shout out to the French people still watching. I can see you talking shit about me, but I don't know French. Talking about French people, Fandolino picks Echo. There's only French people left now. Some band are picking up Katasai. Wayne going for code seal. Which leaves Monty with the last pick being 2004. Wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I mean, originally I was going to go big on D, but I don't know, I was tempted by paintball.
Yeah, paintball was a good pick. I think Matty and Joseph can do pretty well in defense as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think ASAP's got some pretty decent stats on ELTP.